So I'm about to get into it, sugars. So before I get into it, I want to take this time out to thank BCMR. I was on their show, which is a Black Chamber Music Radio. I was a guest on the show this past Monday, and we had a wonderful time. Thank you guys so much. Their show airs every Monday at 4 p.m. and they have platforms. You can download their app on iPhone, BCMR, and also you can get them on YouTube and on Instagram at just type in BCMR. If you want to type out the whole thing, Black Chamber Music Radio. Yes, they were wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so guys for having me on the platform. And the good news is, yours truly, moi, Night Chat, Will is part of the family. This show is going to be aired on their radio platform every Friday, starting next Friday. Thank you so much for having me to be a part of the BCMR family. Much, much love. I love it so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for DJ Super Spin. Thank you so much. I love him. Oh my gosh. Thank you so, so much. And I want to say, what you guys are doing is wonderful. You're doing wonderful, wonderful work. And, DC Cloud 9 Deviator, that's what we call it, Deviator. You guys are doing wonderful work with your platform. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to that. Thank you so much. Thank you again so much for having me. I want to send out some special love also to Cosign, who was a guest on there with me. He also has a platform called Break a Leg. Break a Leg. Much, much, much love. The Empress sends her love. Thank you so much. So I'm very excited about that, which means I'm doing wonderful things and good things are happening. I love it. Thank you guys so much for, again, putting me into your family to be part of the platform. Thank you so, so much. So I'm moving along. Let's get into the topics, honey, because I got a lot to talk about. And y'all know we got to do it. I got to run through this. Yes. So right here, y'all know I'm here in Trinidad, and we had a little scare of the COVID-19. We had one additional case, and we haven't had a case here for a while. Things has been pretty cool down here. This would have been the 139th case. This was a 63-year-old female that was tested positive. So it's been said that she has had no type of travel history. Now, this is a concern for people here, especially myself and everyone else, I'm sure. She have had no travel history. So it kind of sparked a deep concern throughout the community, of course. But the places where she were, where they trace Pennywise. You all know I love Pennywise here in Trinidad. I really do. I'm a Pennywise lady. So I didn't know what to do with myself. So Pennywise is closed on Charlotte Street, Long Circle Mall branch, and also the El Socorro branch is closed. They also traced where she went to the ATM in San Juan branch to, I guess, get her money. She didn't go into the branch. But they've all been closed down, which is the right thing to do, for, to sanitize and to launch the investigation as to where it traced from to her. And people just saying that, this pandemic, this COVID-19, we're all moving, some of us moving very loosely because we don't have as much cases as other countries. Trinidad and Tobago is one of the top countries that is actually number one that has really curtailed this pandemic. They've done a very good job in the world. And kudos to that. And kudos to the Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley. Say what you want. I am all for it because he has done a wonderful job. We don't have cases skyrocketing like a lot of different countries. Okay? Just saying. Right? And, we need to, really continue to do the social distancing, continue to follow protocol. I was in town recently and I ran back home straight up. Because people are, jam packing in stores, in bars, hugging, kissing, greeting. Look, we still have to be mindful that this is still a pandemic. And just like the 63-year-old lady, now they're doing all these back traces. And who knows who she came in contact with in the process of that. She was in Pennywise, we're just saying. Okay, she was in San Juan. So we just have to be really careful of what it is where we're doing and be mindful. People, it's just a matter of being mindful. This is not something where it's prejudice. Could be anyone. All right, just saying. So we just need to be mindful. And it's talking about COVID-19. Here's some, this was really sad when I read about this, as per CNN. A mother had lost her two kids within 11 days due to this COVID-19. I mean, I can't imagine losing two of my, I have three kids. I can't imagine people losing two of my children, 11 days, like 11 days span, like 11 days apart. So here's what happened as per CNN. The mother, Monty Hicks, her son Byron, 20, and her daughter, 23, Michaela, they took a trip to Orlando, Florida. I'm not trying to understand why. Okay, they took a trip to Orlando, Florida, and this was in late June. And shortly after returning the son said he was having trouble breathing. Now she just brought the story out because this was in late June, in July. Today's what, the 23rd. So I guess, she just felt that we need to have to share this story. The son said he wasn't feeling well. He had trouble breathing. She took him to the hospital, and where he later, and he later died. The daughter, Michaela, right, 11 days after, she had the same symptoms. When she was rushed to the hospital, the mother said she lost a kidney and her liver began to fail. So it was one thing after the next, and within they trying to, see what could be done. Later on that day, she died. I don't know if you all could imagine something like that happening to you with your kids. I mean, there's so many lives has been lost during this pandemic. So it's a heartbreaking thing for anyone to even just try to imagine. It's just really and truly heartbreaking. So, again, just to say that here, right here where we at, people, you need to really, practice social distancing. You need to really follow protocol. You can't just be walking around here like willy-nilly thinking, well, thinking that it's okay and it's going to happen to you and you all need to wear your mask. You'll need to wear your mask. You'll need to distance yourself. You can't be hugging and doing all this. No, we can't be doing it. Okay? So we just gotta keep on practicing and practicing the protocol to stay safe.